That's right. Here at Mowers and Blowers, we push them into the garage and they come out driving. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another episode. That's right. I have 3 push mowers left in the backyard from the haul that I recently got from my friend Alan and also from Mike over at Mike's Lawn Service Babylon. As you guys know, I fixed 2 of them, the Poulon and so many I forget, you know. I just whipped this one out of the backyard. What's left now is Alan's Craftsman Eager 1 type thing, the old thing, but I'm missing cables, so I'm leaving that to the end, you know. And then I have a Toro Recycler, the old kind, with the Tecumseh engine on it. I'm putting that off to the last because I hate Tecumseh engines. This is a Bilt 21 self-propelled mower with a Quantum Briggs & Stratton engine. I was just messing with the height adjusters because they were all uneven, and the rear ones are like seized solid, so I had to like take the wheel off and bang the lever just to get it to the height that I want, which is usually setting 3, you know, 1, 2, 3, right there in the middle, you know. That seems like a good height, although it looks a little high to me, but whatever. This is an auto choke. What the hell? Well, of course you can't use. Oh. How about that? I've never seen that before. It's just a twist like that. Looks like it's clean gas and it smells okay, which means that somebody had put clean gas in here recently, somewhat, you know? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. What is this? Oil is dark but full. Man, what's that? I've never seen that before. And I've seen a lot of mowers, you know what I mean? The pull rope here doesn't have a thing to go into. This thing, I got this other handle from my shed. It has a thing. You guys know what I mean by thing. The thing that holds the pull rope, so you don't have to bend over to grab the rope. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Anyway, it needs, I mean, I guess it could use front wheels, but you notice I've been changing front wheels like crazy, when I never used to do that before. I picked this one because both cables seem to be good. At least the bail cable is. The drive cable, that's questionable. But look, now we got this thing going on here. So we've got oil, we've got gas. It is an auto choke. Seems like good compression, rolls smoothly. Ooh. So, like you saw, 3 pulls and it started, but revved really high, and then you heard something. Alright, so it seems to start okay. It seems to rev a little high, but I'm pretty sure the carburetor is dirty, which is the reason why it won't stay running by itself. Hopefully that's the only issue. Now, when you engage the bail handle, it's smooth, so that's good. The bottom, though, seems to be seized. Why I say that is because while it does move, you hold your finger here on the rope, on the cable, and when you do this, does it move backwards? It does not. It's only the flex of the spring, which mimics the fact that it's working, but it's really not working. This thing seems to be seized, which means I have to take that cover off the belt pulley cover off the self-propulsion, take it off, and try to pull this rope from that end to see if they move freely. And that's what's probably seized. Because the slack that you're getting here is the spring. But the cable is not moving, which means it's not engaging in self-propulsion. But, first things first, gotta get that carburetor clean, otherwise it's not gonna run. Okay, I've taken the carburetor off during time lapse so you guys don't have to endure what I'm enduring. It's on here. I'm going to show you what's in the bowl. What do you guys think? It's going to be dirty? I think it's going to be very dirty. Gasket's being pulled. Oh, it's not terrible. It has some dried varnish there, and the gas is yellow, definitely over 90 days, but not as bad as I thought, actually. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys something else. Notice here it has a fuel filter on it. I took it off just before to blow through it and take a look at, see it inside the mesh, whether or not it was completely clogged. It's actually very clean, so the fuel filter is doing its job, getting clean fuel in here, which is probably why we don't see that much stuff. We just see old varnish here, meaning that he hasn't used it in a while, or it's been sitting for a while with gas in it. It is very dirty here. The air filter was full of grass and stuff. The air vane assembly works good. Now check this out. I have never seen this. It almost looks like an electric plug. And that goes to the back of the auto choke air filter base. Went here. The only thing that goes there is the fuel vent. So this is a fuel vent, I'm thinking. But it looks like an electric cord, doesn't it? But look, it's stock because you can see there's a Briggs & Stratton icon on it. And that leads right into the gas tank. So it's a vent. Because this cap was so unusual, right? You just turn it a quarter turn and open it up. It's probably not vented. It's not a vented cap. So therefore they had to install a vent for the gas tank. So when the heat, when it's too hot, the fumes can come out somehow. See? That's interesting. I've never ever had that. Have you guys had that? Have you seen that? Okay, so now leads me to go over here. What is this? I've never seen that either. It's attached to the gas tank and it feels solid. It feels solid. It doesn't turn or anything. You know what I'm thinking? Now that I look at it, I'm thinking that this is some kind of a design for one of their models where the primer bulb goes there. I mean, I don't know why, because if it's a Quantum, the primer would just go there, you know? But I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, is that this was an older design and the primer bulb used to be there, and that's there. Leave it in the comments, fellas, if you guys know what that is. And was I right about it probably being a primer bulb? Anyway, so I'm gonna blow out this carburetor, and it doesn't look too terrible, actually, you know? I'm gonna clean up this bowl, and then we'll reinstall it and see if it runs. So as you saw, I was cleaning out this air filter base for the auto choke. This is the auto choke version. But if you notice here, check out the channels. The channels here are pristine because it's never been really used for this reason. Because it's an auto choke, it doesn't use this primer channel. But look, the edges are sharp, which I need for another engine because this part here is all pushed in and it has an air leak. So when you prime it, it doesn't prime. So I'm gonna keep this backing and I'm gonna remove this auto choke button. It basically just covers the hole, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna pry this thing out, right? And I have an older backing that has a pushed in. I mean, it looks okay here, but there you can see it's kind of pushed in, you know what I mean? There's no edge to it. So I'm gonna replace this with that because you don't really need these for the auto choke. I'll just put the auto choke button back on here, and then I'll have a backing that has a good channel. Maybe I can fix another engine. Okay, so we just cleaned the carb. I put everything back. Let's see if it works. Cool. Awesome. Honestly, guys, I didn't think that was gonna work like that. That's awesome. Self-propulsion works with the, it works fine. It has good pulling action too. Surprised. I have a feeling there might be some oil in the muffler. I saw some smoke coming out. I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes and see if we can burn it off. Other than that, man, this is done. Carburetor clean. Swapped out the primer bulb so I have a good backing for another engine that I need that doesn't prime. Awesome. It's been running for about 5 minutes. There's no smoke. So it's all good. I gotta tell you, I've been mowing and blowing and whacking. Mowing, blowing, and whacking. Today, I've been fixing, mowing, blowing, and whacking. And this thing, I don't know, it only had like a half a tank of gas or something like that. You saw I went over my backyard like 3-4 times because of the grass clumping. The grass is just growing like wildfire, you know. And so it was clumping, so I had to go over it like 2-3 times. Did the front, did the side. I still have gas in here. It's unbelievable. So even though it's kind of clean, just from a rinse, I'm gonna super clean it now. Just to give it a little bit of a better appearance. So there you go. It was a very easy fix today. Just basically cleaned the carburetor, you know, adjusted the height adjusters in the back. They were pretty stiff. Everything else is fine. Mowed my lawn great a few times. Very reliable, starts on the first pull. Cleaned it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna sell this for like $150. Take as low as $100 because it's no bagger, you know, and the wheels are worn, but really starts up well and mows very low. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Fearless DJW here, and we'll see you next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.